Alright, so today's power was friction change, and you're gonna be wondering why did I say was and not is. Well, you see your boy Gideon Chamber. I'm a smart guy. I'm a really smart guy. I'm a really cool guy. I'm a really smart guy. One thing I'm not. Good at pressing buttons, evidently. See, here's the thing. I planned on recording it, right? I had concepts of recording, but then I kind of forgot to actually like make sure it was recording because my like OBS it captured about 3 minutes and nothing else. So that's really cool. That's really cool. So now y'all get to see a random doodle that I did after I realized that I kind of fucked up. So that's really cool. Here is the actual final drawing that you would have seen in the thumbnail. It looks okay. It's not that crazy. Um, I mean, again, the anatomy's fine. I think that the hoodie looks okay. It's a decent for a side profile. And generally, I kind of like the effects. I think it just would look better in black and white. Just typically, I think the background definitely feels a little lazy. But the main thing is just like, dude, I knew I was gonna have friction written in front of it. So it's like, why put the effort in? If you know it's just gonna end up, getting covered. Um, that and I'm sure again I was a little tired today, but I was like, I haven't uploaded in like 3 days. Probably need to do that. So that's all the excuses for all my art shit. No, that's not true. My art's beautiful, but yeah. In terms of like what friction change is, it's changing the friction between two objects, right? Most notably himself and something else, right? And so you like when you think of that, it's like it's thinking of like slipping, right? You make something slippery, right? You change the friction. What it also means is you can make it really really high. So like let's say that somebody like the Flash is running around. If you change the friction between his foot, and like the surface he's running on, right? What happens is the momentum doesn't stop. Like that's the thing. The force has to go somewhere. Now, once what happens is the guy that's going really fast realizes like the new friction of the floor has to very quickly slow down, trips, falls, and then gets obliterated and cut to shit. That's generally what happens. Because if you think about it, imagine you're running at the speed of freaking sound, right? You're doing as fast as you freaking can, right? And then instantly it becomes infinitely harder to run forward because of the friction on the floor. You would stop, right? Like if you think about the physics of the situation, you would stop and then you would eat shit. But then, right, the thing that like causes you to get scraped when you're on the floor is because knee go one way, floor go other way. That's friction. So you see how this gets infinitely worse once you fall down. Like the second that you fall down, which is inevitable, it gets harder and harder. So it's like a very like anti-speedster thing. Because one thing that I can never buy is like, oh, well, we can beat the Flash because we used ice. Because no, like when you think about it, it makes it slippery, so it's kind of hard to run. It's like that's a little silly, right? Like it's like when you could just like ice skate on it, right? At some point, right? Like because you like I can understand it's like the first guy to pull out ice on the Flash. It's like okay, yeah, like you got, but like the second guy, you would think Flash would kind of figure this out, right? And I'm glad that they've generally moved past that as a weakness, but it does still annoy me from time to time. Regardless, though, I I don't know, I don't know. It's just one of those powers where it's like it's hard to find a real counter to speed other than just being that fast. But I think being able to like make it so that like the force to overcome like the ability to move is becomes functionally impossible, right? It's kind of like the same thing as like, well, how do you counter somebody being really fast? It's like, well, make it so they can't hit you very hard, right? Because it's like it's a tortoise and hare kind of situation. It's like eventually the quick guy is just gonna run out of juice, right? Um, in terms of what I am drawing here, I know that this has mostly been related to the actual power. It's a little skeleton dude shooting himself in the head. Mostly because I don't know, it's fun. Like it's one of those things where it's like This is, it's just like I like doing these like quick little doodles. Like it's very reminiscent of if you're ever opening up my accounting notebook that I've had to take notes on. It's a whole lot of this because that class is an hour and a half long, and I don't learn much in class. I learn a lot online, so it's just a whole lot of doodling like this kind of stuff in the margins. Um, but yeah, again, it's just it also that's why like generally my black and white work is a lot better, right? That's also why like I just don't draw backgrounds because why the hell like who the hell's like, oh man, I'm bored in class, time to draw a building, right? Like that, like, come on. Which to relate it back to the actual drawing, that is and basically every drawing in this series, and like it's just I don't like drawing it because it's like I get it, it's like important or some shit, and I bet I probably should work on it, but it's like, dude, then I actually have to like work on it, man. What the like? It's like I don't want to do that. But my hatred of drawing backgrounds aside, um, yeah, you can see here that I had in Contra, I had opened up the like the actual the other one like I already had saved, and then that's when I switched over to BS. And I was like, dude, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid, right? So that was not fun. Regardless, though, this was a fun like little sketch to do. Just kind of to give me B-roll. It's just something. Just because I didn't want to yap over like a still image. That's just kind of not fun. So I want to give you all a little something to look at while I yapped. Regardless, tomorrow's video, or actually probably on Thursday, I have like actual shit to do tomorrow. Um, that one should actually have a recording of the thing I'm talking about. I know. I'm promising big things. I'm promising big things. All right. I know you are thinking like, there's no way Gideon can do this. But but yeah, no, I'm making this big promise that tomorrow I will actually record myself drawing for the speed drawing. Regardless, thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry for the lack of a good video in this. And yeah, I should be fixed by next video. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Love you. Bye 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 bye.